2 kids, 2 baby
Oh,
mothers.
you just lost.
Everybody mature about the situation. So it's like no drama or anything.
Do y'all all live in the same state?
Yeah, everybody back home in Georgia. In Atlanta, actually.
She don't like that.
It's a no. It's a no.
Okay. All right. So, what made it a no?
It's a lot going on. I've been in a situation like that before and it didn't end well. I don't mean to generalize, but
Yeah,
I
it's
just...
crazy. Like everybody deserve a clean slate until they show you otherwise.
You're my type, but it just seems like a lot of drama, and I'm going to be honest, I might not be that mature enough to deal with.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Marvin Kane. I am an older man giving my reaction to the popular dating show Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So what I basically do, which makes our channel a little unique, is that I use body language and I pay attention to the words that these young men and women are using as they interact with one another. And I come up with ideas based on the experience I've led in my life by looking at their clothing or what messages are being sent back and forth from one to the other that they may not even be hearing.
Let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
So here are our guys.
Hello, welcome in.
Okay, so here we have a woman. She put on her red dress and she's got on her black shoes. She is showing her figure off, is what she's doing. She's focused, but she's a little unaware of the fact that your microphone was already on. So her nerves have gotten the best of her. And she's actually using this delay to try to look at the microphone, turn it on while she's paying attention to her lip. Now, very neat and clean. Her hair is like perfect. She's tall. She's a very good-looking woman. Very clean. She's revealing a little at the top, but you know, her shape is what it is. And I think she's a nice person. I just wonder how serious she is. I'm just looking at her posture. Her posture is straight up and down, very protective. Let's see if we can get her to move a little bit.
What's your name?
My name's Sabrina.
Sabrina, how old are you?
Okay, Sabrina is in protection mode. She's got her hand going over her stomach. Maybe she realizes that her stomach is pushed out just a little bit for whatever reason. She's got a big chest, and she's showing her chest. She's putting emphasis on the physical. Now, I don't think this woman is promoting sex. I don't think she's doing anything like that. I think she's saying, hey, look at me. I don't look bad. You might want to look at me first and get to know my personality second. I think she's going to be a woman of substance. I kind of like her. She's very simple. She doesn't have a lot of jewelry on. She's got like 3 rings, and that's about it, and a necklace. So makeup's done very well. Her eyelashes are not overbearing, not too much makeup. Just an all in all pretty decent woman. And I don't think that's her hair either. Just saying.
Are you?
I'm 27.
And what do you do?
I'm a physician assistant.
Physician
Student.
assistant. Okay, all righty.
Graduating in 4 months.
Oh.
So I'm almost done.
Okay, congrats in advance.
Thank you.
She's very honest. Sometimes people hide behind careers. She stated that she's a student, physician's assistant student, and she'll be graduating soon. So truthful, outright, you know, very decent woman. No red flags, just a beautiful red dress.
And now, what do you like to do for fun?
So I like to cook dinner for my friends, host dinner parties, try new recipes. I love reading. I try and read like 1 book a month.
Nice.
I also like being active. I'm a Legree girly, so try to be fit.
Okay, now what do you look for in a man?
I look for someone who's emotionally intelligent, someone who's God-fearing, someone who's very respectful of the woman in their lives, someone who likes to work hard and play hard.
Okay, so
She's a very patient speaker. As she speaks, she's thinking. But I'm just looking at all this protection around her chest. She knows she has a big chest. She's a little self-conscious, but she's accepting to the fact this is just her body shape and it's out there. But she wasn't hiding it too much because she could have put on a larger blouse, but she's putting it out there. She wants it to be noticed like, hey, I got big boobs.
what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Someone who's disrespectful,
Okay.
going off what I said before. Also, someone who... Kids is a tricky situation. I don't know. It depends on what the baby mama situation looks like, but
Okay.
that might be a deal breaker depending on what it looks like.
Okay.
Other than, I mean, I'm open. Everyone's different. I feel like you have to work with your partner and like who they are,
Right.
I'm down to work with anything else if it
Open-minded.
matches with who I am.
Cool. Sounds good. So we haven't got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
8 guys.
I just have to pop.
You do. I am going to have you
3.
pop 3 balloons.
I can't ask a question.
Not this first round. Got to pop 3 just off what you see.
Big guy gone.
Okay.
You're
my
gone.
My mom told me very specific things.
Yes, get rid of him. Yes. Yes.
And
What?
one more.
What? The last guy. The last one. The last one. The last one. Turn to the right. Turn to the right. One more over. One more.
Okay, you can stay
He's
down
a
there.
nice
Stay
guy.
there.
I had to do one of these
stand on
shows
this
before, so I've seen some of these guys, but I've never
All
seen
right,
her.
if we can start with your name and age.
My name is Vanny. I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a social media manager and I'm a photographer and videographer.
Okay, nice. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous and I just wanted to hear more of like what she had to say. So that's why I have my balloon unpopped.
All right, so why'd you end up popping his balloon?
It's just a height thing from my experiences. Like men that I've dated that are shorter than me, it's like an ego thing.
That's what it was?
Okay.
It's just, I had to pop. I'm sorry.
I hear what she's saying. It's not that she prefers taller men, but you're right. Some short guys, they drive really big cars to overcompensate for the fact that they are short. And they've got attitudes because they're trying to fight the entire world. So that's what she's saying, but not at this height. Maybe a lot shorter, maybe somebody at his shoulders. Not at his height. His height, he's a normal guy.
And now, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". Okay.
Wow.
And how tall are you?
5'8", but I like to wear heels. So when I wear 4-inch heels, I'm 5'12", 6 feet.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. He did pop another one back over here. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Ron. I go by ISO, and I'm 33.
Okay. And what do you do?
I am an actor. I'm a comedian, and I work in aviation doing aircraft safety checks.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Honestly, she reminded me of the Little Mermaid. I like that. For real. So
He's a comedian.
I was like, let me see
Her
what she's
back
about.
is out.
And now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
It was a height thing.
That's crazy.
And how tall are you?
I'm
Let's ask
open.
that. How tall are you?
Not tall enough. I guess I'm like 5'9" or whatever.
Okay. All right.
See, she likes that attention. Look how she's sticking her chest out. You know, this says a whole lot about this woman. She wants to be seen. But who here is she attracted to? That she wants to be pushing her body out like
With the
that.
heels, you are a little taller than him right
How
now.
tall you say you was again?
I'm 5'8" without heels, and I love to wear heels. I wear the heels all the time. So
that's-
with
that's a
heels,
problem.
I'm like 6 feet.
So the problem is somebody that's not as tall as you with heels on?
I mean, if you're confident and not cocky, it could work.
I guess you won't know. That's crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
It's not about the height. It's the attitude of the short men that she doesn't like. They always have something to prove. Or some of them. We don't want to do generalizations.
Let's head back here. And this is the other one you end up popping. Let's start with your name and age.
Mozzie VS, 30 years old.
Okay. And Mozzie, what do you do?
I'm a professional sports bettor.
Alrighty. Okay. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for her?
I was just listening to what she was saying. Yeah, just listening to what she was saying. Yeah.
But is she your type?
All physical, not really, but I was just listening to what she was saying. She seemed like she liked to read, and so that kind of like, I like chicks who like to read, so that kind of kept me around a little bit longer. Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
It's a little too much, like the chains, it's like you're trying to project something. And I like my men confident but not cocky, and this seems cocky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No disrespect.
No disrespect taken. Yeah. So I'm just, yeah, you might need just like a, social worker or something. Maybe I'm a little too much for
I might need what?
maybe like a cubicle worker or something.
No, that's not what I need, but okay.
Well, yeah. Maybe I'm a little too much for you. It's all good.
So do you do like all this jewelry often or?
Whenever I feel like it,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's head on back. So we now
She's
have
very
5 balloons left
defensive.
unpopped. Go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question.
Okay, what's something you learned and grew from your past relationship?
Okay. Start over
I
here
don't see a
first. Name
match
and
for her.
age.
Not with her
My name is,
attitude.
Cheeto, 29 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a doctor of pharmacology. I do photography on the side. I'm also a food content creator.
Nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Something I learned from my past relationship is being able to communicate is very important. So that's something I'm looking for in a future relationship.
Okay.
Let's go down
Communication.
over here. Name and age.
My name is Josh, and I'm 29.
Josh, what do you do?
I'm a business owner.
Okay. So if you want
What
to just
kind of business?
I own a pet services business, and I own a multimedia company called XMG.
Okay.
good question. Okay, and if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Yeah, so I would say one thing I definitely learned is you have to feed the relationship, because I'm very ambitious. So sometimes I can get lost in my work, and I get lost in, my business. But you have to feed it, or the emotions will die. So that's one thing I've learned.
Okay.
Nice.
Name and age.
Rico, 34.
Rico, what do you do?
I'm retired. I also have a daycare center, and I'm a firefighter on the side.
He
And if you
retired.
want to
He
go ahead
young.
and just answer her question.
Trust. I never really had it in my past relationships, and I kind of learned it now. If that makes sense.
Okay. Like it. Like you being retired at 34.
That's a flex.
Flex. Big flex.
All right, name and age.
Devontier, 29.
Okay, and Devontae, what do you do?
I'm a construction worker. I have my own shoe business, and I do YouTube, content creator.
Okay. And if you want to just go ahead and answer her question.
I would say never ignore the red flag early. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Let's go on to our last guy over here. So, your name and age.
Courtney, I'm 36.
And what do you do?
I'm a military aircraft mechanic.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
It's all about communication. When you're going through a problem in your relationship, whatever, it's all about talking things out and, just getting an understanding about the situation with each other, whatever. So, yeah, pretty much that's it, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's.
She looking at him like she can't believe he's here. He's gonna get his balloon popped. Look at her. She is so guarded. I mean, this is a skinny chick. I wish she had wore a better outfit. This outfit is all wrong. It's not appealing. She's not getting a match. She is not getting a match today. I can't see it. I don't see it.
Head on back.
Maybe with that guy.
Right. So I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Back all out. She's sending the wrong message. And yeah, with
Stay down there.
authority, very intentional.
Stand on this side. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear a little more out. Hear out a little more, whatever. Something I go for, or whatever. I just want to hear out a little more. That's all.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
No disrespect. No disrespect. Just a little bit too skinny for me. Like, I feel big as a woman, so I want my man to feel bigger than me. So I feel protected, and I feel like I could be in my feminine era.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That.
Big guys rock.
All right. And then you ended up popping 1 more.
Well, hold up.
Okay. So
She want her man a little bit bigger than her, and then she pops the biggest guy out there, the bodyguard, the big guy, the bouncer. Whew. Too much skin. That just doesn't look right. That's just not fitting for me.
why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Mainly we just want to hear a little bit more.
But is she someone that's physically your type?
I
No,
think so. She's beautiful. Yeah.
she's not my type.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Just not my type.
Okay. In what way?
He's too big.
Aesthetics. It's just not my type.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these guys another question.
Okay. Do you have kids?
Do you have kids? Okay. And
What's the baby mama situation looking like?
okay.
There
okay.
you go.
Let's go over here. All right. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Like that.
Over here, do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 2 baby mothers.
You just lost.
Everybody mature about the situation, so it's like no drama or anything.
Do y'all all live in the same state?
Yeah, everybody back home in Georgia, in Atlanta, actually.
She don't like that.
Okay.
That's no.
It's a no.
It's a no.
Okay. All right. So what made it a no?
It's a lot going on. I've been in a situation like that before, and it didn't end well. I don't mean to generalize, but
Yeah,
I
it's
just
crazy. Yeah, feel like everybody deserve a clean slate until they show you
I mean,
otherwise.
you're my type, but it just seems like a lot of drama, and I'm gonna be honest, I might not be that mature enough to deal with.
That's understandable.
2 is crazy.
It's understandable.
I can't.
Understandable.
Okay. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's a beautiful black woman. Yeah, she's my type. So, yes, ma'am.
She said he's her type too.
Let's
She
go
likes
over
a big
here.
guy.
So do you have any kids?
0 kids.
0 kids. Okay. And then we didn't ask, do you have kids?
I do not.
No kids. Okay, let's head this way. So guys, any questions for her? We got 2 guys here. You can stand right here. You have a question? Okay.
You said at the beginning about the height thing that was an ego thing for you.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It just means like guys I've dated in terms of like money and height, because I make a lot of money as a PA. I feel like it's fed into their ego. It's a combination of things. And so
that's what she means.
I just don't want to have to deal with that again. I want a man that's confident in what he's doing, because if I'm with you, I believe in you.
Okay.
And I believe that you're going to do whatever you want to do and whatever I think you have the power to do. If you don't have that confidence, I don't have the time.
Okay. I thought you was referring to like your ego.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so it's the man's ego is fractured and you don't like those type of relationships.
Yeah, I want my man confident.
Okay. No,
Awesome.
I'm set. I'm good.
Any questions over here?
Where you located?
Los Angeles. But I'm from New York originally, born and raised New York.
Okay. Do you want kids?
I want a lot of kids.
What's a lot?
Minimum 3. Maximum depends on how much we're both making. Trying to build generational wealth, so just depends.
I hate that
We're
terminology.
I got one more question. What's the goal that you accomplished this year?
A goal I accomplished this year is, like I said, I was in school, PA school, and just killing all of it. I already got a job offer, and I'm graduating in a few months, and someone I worked with liked me enough to offer me a job already. So that was my goal, have my secured.
Okay, so
Awesome.
you open a long distance. That's fine for you.
For minimum period of time, not forever. Maybe like 1 year maximum.
Right, that's it.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, girl. It is time to pop between the 2 guys left. Whose are we popping?
Him.
Damn, you got 2 kids?
She really liked it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Go with the guy that you like.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's stand over here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She pressure. I like what I see.
Okay.
The other guy should just pop
Now why'd you
because
end
she
up
likes
popping
the
his
other
balloon?
man.
I think I just like the other guy's answers a little better.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go up to the front. Come. Ooh, are you popping?
Yes, he should.
Popping. All right, so let me stand over here.
That's
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
crazy.
No, it's
Honestly,
not.
I just didn't like that. If it felt like if he didn't have 2 kids that you were really into him, and I just didn't like that. I'm
Fair.
perfectly fine with me and what this could have been, but I just didn't like that last comment.
You should have
just
dismissed the
like, out loud.
kids.
I'll go for it.
I respect it. Respect it. That's a respectable answer.
So he's more your type, except for the 2 kids fact.
See, what would be wild? That is a great looking man. He looks really, really good. He's retired. He's got other businesses. He's got stuff going on. She worried about something that doesn't exist. Come on now. You're 29 years old, 28, whatever, late 20s. He made the point to you, and he didn't argue it out. You got to give things a chance until you have a reason not to. He said something to that effect. She should just let him get the balloon. He likes her. She likes him. She's going to miss out big because of personal preference. Yeah, but it don't always mean that's a good idea.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, but I just got questions about the baby moms. I got to know more details than what we can ask on this.
Then you
show.
go on a date. Get that
let's go over here.
balloon.
Let me ask him a couple questions. So she said she's interested, but she has more questions about the baby moms. Is that something you're okay with?
I love it.
So I don't want you to settle. You get what I'm saying? If it's not nothing you're looking for, then don't settle. So,
I'm not settling, but I just have questions that are beyond the scope of this show.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. That's fine. We just had to ask.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Smart man.
Okay,
Because
let's
she ain't
go
all
back
that.
this way. So that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming. Let's give
Thank
it up for
you.
her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Awesome. Listen, here's the mistake that she made. She made a mistake from the very beginning, from when she was at home, before she came to the show, before she got on the plane. She thought she was the prize. She literally thought she was the prize. Girl, you put on the wrong outfit. That little square body, big boobs, that's just not the most exciting thing. If you had a great personality to back it up, it would have made more sense. But you got a little bit of arrogance to you at the same time. This guy was perfect, but you didn't want to hear him out. He gave you a way into the relationship. You did not take it because you had just settled on all the wrong stuff. So, my advice to people, listen, know your worth. Know your worth. This gentleman knew his worth. And as beautiful as that woman is, he was like, nope, 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 nope. You don't settle for anything because he's not willing to settle. And he did not settle. So he set an example. Now, they'll probably meet each other when the show is over in the hallway or something like that. They might get together and go out for a drink or so because she really does like him. And it's obvious that he likes her too, but he's not willing to settle. So very good. Nice, exciting show. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely hit the subscribe button, help our channel to grow. And also, don't forget to like and share this video with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. And put your comments in. I said some things you might not have liked. I said some things that may not have been right. I may have said things or left out some things because I don't know everything, but you may know more than I do. And I would like to hear your comments and your reaction to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So, as always, remember this.